Panda with myself, the fluffy squirrel, and the wonderful, the whimsical, the wobbly-handed Tilty bird.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
Goodness.
Was being
Ooh.
Liberace, plucking on the piano, ghost piano.
What a day it's been already. My goodness.
Yeah, the weekend sure was a week too.
Yeah, everything's just been so much, but we're here now. We're happy hump day, everyone.
We're here, we're queer. We've got a moderate amount of fear, but it's reasonable. It's a manageable amount of fear.
Yeah. Have you got the timer? We could just look. But
I've got so we're a minute in.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
I'll just keep my eyes. Just keep my peepers on it. Hi, Nico. Hi, Irish.
Thank you for being here. Catching up. How have you been? How's your
Do I have to answer that?
Both just hanging in there. It's fine. You didn't have to answer. How are you, Irish, Nico?
A lot. Yeah. How are you? How's everybody? How are you? Oh, Nico's gonna abandon us for chores. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. That's fine.
You can give us like a chore list, and we'll cheer you on through it. You let us know when you get one done. We'll give you a little share. That's Tilty. That sounds like Tilty's work, to be honest. And Tilty every night is like a nightly mantra. They wish diarrhea and piles on everyone who's wronged me. So
maybe you should just check yourself before you mess yourself
with bird poop.
Maybe a German bird will be like, "Hey, I know what you said," and poop on you. I don't know why I said German bird. I thought I saw Germany in that sentence. I don't know why. All of a sudden, it's just like this, like big Arnold Schwarzenegger, like seagull, just like swole goal, a swole goal.
What I've realised is I could be much calmer. No shit, Sherlock. I could be much better with people trolling in the comments, like actual people trolling, not lovely people like Irish who are just having fun with me.
Like actual trolls.
Yeah, like actual. I've just watched and I was just just been watching people and been like, wow, you're so, it's not like I need to like change something drastically. Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on silent. But when you see someone, it's just like, I know I could be like that at my best. Like, I just need to get back there and find a way of staying there. Hi, Mandy. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Mindy.
Okay. I think I was in a post saying that you weren't feeling too great the other week. I don't know if it was allergies or I don't know.
I'm getting allergies.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that disgusting noise. I'm struggling to breathe. I'm having a bad time. I need to
have a little demure and dainty little
Peter balls
there. Peter balls, full slops, man. Full slops.
I knew you were going to do that.
For Peter balls.
I swear to God, I knew you were going to do that. I was like, I shouldn't have acknowledged the balls.
Well, then I couldn't let you down.
Well, it wouldn't have been letting me down. But, yeah. I had to take my dog to the vets today. Bless him. So I don't have Nula and Yogi up here because I don't want them sneaking off licking his face. So they are downstairs.
Name any anime character for an edit. Piccolo.
That one.
From Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. I know the show. No, I didn't.
That was just the first one that came into my head because that would come on.
I thought Hal's Moving Castle. No, Takeshi's Moving Castle. And I was like, no, Takeshi's Castle. A lot of people fell over. That was what just happened in my brain. I don't know. Hello. But yeah, thank you.
Okay, they'll be back apparently.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris7 Edits. And hello, Corn.
Hello, Sebastian. Stop.
I don't know what a stop oil.
I mean, I am giving stop oil. That was good.
You kind of are.
Brava.
And I do have a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with.
This is giving a drink almond milk, which I do. I eat granola, which I do. I could go jail for doing some weird activism stunts, which I could. So yeah, nail on the fucking head. Gold star to you.
You've got a high moral horse. You know,
we need
whatever.
someone to come in, spend 10 seconds assessing the situation, and go, perfect. But yes, hello. Thank you for being. Hi, Joe. Thank you for being here. Oat milk.
There's enough people
soy
here.
Milk. Obviously, you don't have too much soy milk.
Time.
Problems in that too.
Remember, take your psych meds. Fuck CCHR. Take care of yourself.
Of course, my dog's on penicillin, which I'm allergic to. So you're gonna have to try so hard not to keel over medicating him. But yeah.
The only oil that I'm a fan of is the kind that I put in my vape.
I like essential oils.
Some of those smell nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like to smell sage when I have a headache.
Oh, we have lawyers in the title as well. Lawyers step up. Oh, so people are being like, oh, no,
that
we're
could
here
absolutely be part of it.
We are recapping our thoughts on the stream Mona did with Serge and Serge and Anne Andrews and Kimberly Digonia.
I think so. I kept writing Begonia, and then I realized it was written in the name, in the title, and I was like, well, it's clearly not Begonia, you dumbass. And then I wrote Begonia again.
I love cashew milk. Cashew milk makes things dead creamy and lovely, but I think hazelnut milk is my favorite.
I've never had hazelnut milk.
Hazelnut milk is so nice and delicious, and it's good in loads of stuff.
One of the things I don't like about almond milk is the texture. It's kind of slimy almost.
How are you storing your milk?
In the fridge!
No.
I don't. I can't explain it to you anyway.
You're describing almond milk. Okay. You're describing bad milk. It's bad.
It was fresh, and I just don't. It's the texture. I don't know. It's something that it's the problem is with me. Okay, the problem is me. Chocolate almond milk is okay.
I don't
know why there's a difference there.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't know. I would not eat months old milk. Okay, I'm not that gross.
You know what's wrong with it? It's chunky.
Please.
6 months.
Ooh, Mandy will be reacting to the Met Gala fashion today, and I am expecting there better be some. You better be serving cunt, Mandy. You need to
This is my channel. For God, we're not even 10 minutes in. Phil, I'm sorry, anybody listening. I apologise on behalf of my filthy co-host.
I'm the worst.
That was awful. Oh yeah, someone will go clip that now. So
I'm just if it's fashion, you have to do it right. Otherwise,
No, I
What's the
seen
point?
this guy, can't remember his name, of course. He was dressed by Tommy Hilfiger, went there in like an F1 car. He's done like a movie with whoever it was. And he turned up and he was wearing like a race suit, and then they like whipped it off, and he had like a really nice suit. I mean, stuff just comes up, Met Gala stuff, and I'll watch it, and I guess that's why it keeps coming up. I'm not like into fashion, but it was good.
You can't find any Piccolo edits. Name another one. Okay. Sailor Uranus. And I'm not just saying that because it's
Yes, you are.
that's actually my favorite. That's actually my favorite of the Sailor Moons. All of the sailors. Sailor Scouts. She was gay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Everyone's done with me already. It's okay. I'm just gonna turn my camera around and put my thing on the piece so that I stop doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I have, well, I've tried to do this. I've rubbed it out. I've erased it. I've redrawn it so many times. So I think I'm making it worse now with more attempts. It's getting worse, but I did it. It's going to be backwards, of course, unless I change the thing round.
There we go. Oh,
I could just change it around, couldn't I?
You could, but you don't have to, but you could.
No, but you're not going to be able to see it.
Yeah, so if you turn it around, then it makes it easier on you.
You think?
Well, because then you're not like,
You see
I
it?
don't know if anyone can see. Yes. Cyanto. Oh, I love that.
So
that looks awesome.
There's two ways I can do it.
There we go.
I feel like
a woman? No, that can't be it.
No, it's not.
Dancing.
No. Okay. I'm just going to do it and we'll see.
I'm sorry, you said I just
what do we
feel
approve?
like, and then it made all the songs come up in my head. You make me feel like dancing. Sorry.
Yes, no. Right, okay, no, but what are we doing? What's happening, right? What's happening now? What's approved? What's not approved?
Some of Mandy's comments were being held by YouTube for having the C word in it. And so they were just
YouTube
fixing that.
YouTube's like
YouTube, more like PooTube. Yeah.
Yup. Anyway, just thinking I might do some more solo streams again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's great. Love that for you.
I was totally thinking that before this.
Grown away. Just grown, you've grown past me. You don't need me anymore. I understand. It's fine. I get it. I'll just pack up my pebbles and my beak and...
You never helped me finish that jigsaw puzzle.
The one with all the games?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. We need to do that.
All these gaps.
I forgot all about that.
We've got these gaps still. We don't know any of these.
We got to go through those.
I don't know any of them. I'm going to have to redo the puzzle again.
Yeah.
Awful.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
Well, I can only aspire to be with such company.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm Canadian. I live on an island. I'm not well. I'm weird.
Canadians for everything.
No, that's just the first layer. That's just the first layer of why I am the way that I am.
I apologise to the Canadians on behalf of Tilty.
All the Canadians are like, yeah, no, that tracks. I mean,
No. No, I disagree.
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I'm just. Yeah, we're going to do this.
Hello, Trap Mafia.
What's this?
Okay.
Blue lock. What? I think that's the question for you because I don't understand it.
I have no
Being
idea
Canadian
what that
is
is.
Thank you. I think being Canadian is great, even though I'm not Canadian. I think there is a lot of pride in being Canadian. I, from this side of the pond, am looking with awe at the tenacity and the unity of the Canadian people. Everything that comes out of Tilty's mouth is like, oh yeah, I talk like that because I'm Canadian. Oh, I'm unhinged because I'm Canadian. Oh no. Stop blaming your countrymen. Please do not do that.
Okay, it's just me. It's just me. I'm the problem. It's me.
There we go.
It's not.
fine.
Yeah, it's me. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I accept it. I'm okay with it. And I recognize and realize that is in fact the truth. I would also like to point out that Nico is Canadian as well, and I mean, finds me pretty funny. So
yeah.
You're like, that's not helping your case.
Oh, were you trying to help your case? Oh, okay. Yeah. Might
Nico, we both just got roasted.
What you were thinking there? I'm not roasting. I'm just saying
got
the same
Janelle
wavelength.
and Matt. Janelle and Matt.
There we go. That's made no difference, actually, has it? No, none at all. Fantastic. Oh no, it did.
I love that. It did.
Oh, okay.
Now that I'm looking at it did.
So,
you know what? I wonder if I can get this further up.
Colors.
That's better. There we go.
The colors we decided on.
You were doing blue, orange, yellow, and maybe green, I think.
Yeah.
I think green was the other one you were playing around with. You weren't sure?
Yeah, I've just got the tester pad here.
Yeah.
But now
I just got to go over these letters again.
I've got watercolor. I've got the watercolor paper out, so I could just use the watercolor paint.
You could, and then you could go over it with white acrylic to make it bolder.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with the white paint pen, definitely.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the same thing, then, basically. So, yeah.
And then,
Matt's listening while he drives. Please drive safely.
Matt always drives safely.
I know he does. I just say that to everybody in the car because I worry.
And
it's not that I worry about Matt's driving. I worry about other people's driving.
That's true.
I would feel safe in Matt's car, and I don't say that about many people.
I was going to go for...
Very anxious bird.
Was it orange and blue?
Yeah.
Orange and blue. Yeah, let's hope you're good then, orange.
Orange.
So I'm just going to put a few dibbity dabs on this orange here to give it a second.
Dibbity dab.
Activate. Bloom. Is it called blooming?
Bloom. Activate, bloom. Both work. They're both used.
And then, I'm going to go around the rest in black to really make this pop out. Right, I can start off then with.
Yeah.
So I have put the link in the description if you haven't seen it.
Oh,
it's in the description. It's on Mona's channel, which is at Fat Grammy. It's just Fat Grammy, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice and simple.
Yeah, do go give it a watch. They had on Mona and Serge were on with two lawyers, Anne Andrews and Kimberly DeGonia.
Not Begonia, from the Andrews and Thornton law firm in California.
Yeah. And Kimberly said that she spent 15 years in trauma working with to be like trauma informed and working on cases that involve trauma. So I thought that was really impressive, that, you know, to have such a history of specialized
specialized services in the way that they handle the legal system, because there's so many law firms that say that they handle things like this, but they aren't trauma informed. So not only to know that their entire team has and staff are trauma informed, but the actual like prosecutors and lawyers that work for the firm themselves also have trauma informed and have experience either doing pretrial cases or taking them to trial.
Yeah, and I think they said that they've worked in like prosecution and in criminal law, but they're in civil law now.
Yes, civil and criminal. And the thing is that civil attorneys and criminal attorneys need to work together, and this is a perfect avenue to bring the two things together, because a lot of the things that are going on usually get brought to criminal attorneys, and we need to be bringing them to more civil attorneys like these so they can help navigate. They specialize in institutionalized assault, religious assault, prison, schools, sex trafficking. They have a whole sex trafficking division.
If you can just watch some of the words, please. Just so we cannot drop every single one in the first minute, just to give us a chance of getting out to a few people. I'm so sorry to moan. I'm not trying to moan.
I just wanted to say that they're established. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. But they do labor trafficking as well, which is if a child is working that has monetary gain for an organization, that's labor trafficking, which is something I don't think I was aware of before watching that live. Are you there? Hello? It's awfully quiet. Am I here? Tilty's frozen. Oh, well, I hope you come back, Tilty. I do. Not sure what to do. Just carry on, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else had that knowledge or had heard that before, but that's definitely, I think, the first I'd heard of the labour trafficking. But that's good that that there's new things. There are already new things involved that that can be applied to Scientology and to things that are happening now still. Potentially, allegedly, and all that jazz. Well, this is pretty popping, isn't it? I think maybe it might have been a little bit better me doing lying down. So this was flat, not me lying down. That probably wouldn't have helped at all. You know what I mean. You're a relatively normal group of people, aren't you? Lucky so-and-sos. Yeah, they're also saying like about the team of attorneys that they have, and that all of them are trauma informed. So it's not just like the first person you speak to is going to be trauma informed, and then as you get on with stuff, it's more sort of harsh people who you don't feel as sort of comfortable talking with. It really does seem like there's a whole team of of people there, which has just got to be really, not really, but definitely more reassuring than the thought of just having a law firm to go and start speaking to. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm just gonna hope they come back. Got any questions in the chat? Did you manage to watch the live? Or you got it on your watch later list? Thank you for dropping the link there. Hi Janelle, sorry if I haven't said hello. No, I'm not wearing a clip on mic. Can you hear me? It might be because Tilty's gone. It can throw off the audio. Hello.
Yeah, my phone decided to shut down and do an update.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was really great. I really enjoyed it. Had a good time. Totally didn't get mad at all.
No, I
Stayed
can imagine.
super chill.
Yeah, you just
yeah, totally calm and collected about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just like relaxed and let it do its thing, and totally didn't get stressed.
Well, considering the phone's updated and you're back, it didn't go as bad as it could have. So, yay, we shall celebrate.
Yes. Celebrate the phone. Come on. It's working now. All right, what did I miss? I'm so sorry about that.
What's wrong with my phone? Because I thought it was when I'm charging, it makes it sound awful. But maybe it just sounds awful. What?
Janelle said we missed Canadian swearing.
Don't
worry, I'm sure more will happen.
So I don't know what to talk about, because I don't want to talk about stuff by myself when it was like to try and get your view and then my view. And
I'm so sorry.
No.
But yeah, let's pick up where we got so rudely interrupted.
I was just saying it was a whole team of attorneys. It seemed like the whole team was trauma informed. And yeah, I like the bit where they said they are going up and they're not afraid to go up against abusers to get accountability. For instance, the mom you said, but I was just like, oh, that's such a great attitude.
Well, and to tie in that fact, the other thing that she said was, we're not just letting these places say, oh, it was the predator who did that. It was the predator who did that, not the church. It was it paints a bigger picture of institutionalized, industrialized exploitation and abuse. And so her saying, like, they're trying to go after the people who were responsible, and that includes the people who facilitate a controlled environment for abuse.
Yeah, I can't remember where in my notes.
For predators. Where did my... Oh my god, I just had my notebook and now I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. So I found it.
Yeah, they're saying, of my notes says they're looking to change, to make and change legislation and prosecute perpetrators and people who knew and facilitated it.
And didn't do anything like mandated reporters who don't report.
Yeah, and they are looking to prosecute more criminally over civilly. Mm-hmm. So the way I've wrote that down in my notes, it seems like it might not be things they are actively able to do.
Well, and the other thing is they did specifically say, when you call them to talk about this, you know that everyone there understands what's going on. And the moment that you pick up the phone, you are in a confidential conversation, whether you become a client or not. So you at least have someone you can talk to who's done some of this stuff, who can give you some direction about what your next moves could be or could involve.
Yeah, I think they said as
without
a
having to go through a
victim.
foundation or anything. You just go straight to the attorney.
Yeah, as a victim, you have privilege of privacy.
Yes.
So if
And
you,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
so if you call them, reaching out or speaking doesn't mean that you're starting a case at all.
No.
It doesn't mean that you're obliged to do anything at all. And anything you say is completely, say, confidential between yourselves and them, and that is as a victim.
Invaluable.
And it doesn't matter if like there's only like one or two things that you have, like contacting them sooner is the absolute best thing you can do. And you may find that just going and saying one or two things off your chest actually, you know, starts the ball rolling on making things easier to process or speak about or build a relationship with a firm or company or any sort of organization. So I really like the fact that they are so informed to the fact that they have then made their company around just knowing that, you know, we're not going to treat everyone like they're just a payday.
No,
We are
exactly. They
going to
actually seem to
invest.
care.
Yeah, they seem to be investing in healing. So if you never come back, you never come back. But if you're happier, amazing. If you manage to get onto some, you know, sort of therapy or your own path, you know, that's great. But just having the option, it's because of the statute of limitations. You're always best to go and, you know, have some record of something sooner rather than
Even if
later.
the case can't be brought at that time or a case can't be brought, it still adds facts to the greater scope of what's going on and will actually be essential in the long run. Like it's all puzzle pieces of justice.
And again, if a window opens, the lawyers will probably be the first people to be aware of that.
Yeah,
And they're not going to keep
absolutely.
their mouths shut for like until it's closed.
Because they're professionals. They don't have self-serving interests. Their self-serving interest is doing good because they seem to actually have morals, integrity. Just from the way that they were speaking, saying, we know that these acts aren't going to stop. That's why we have to work harder to fight them. And I agree.
Yeah.
And I think this is incredible because this is I know that finding a lawyer or someone to start reaching out to try to do any of this is like one of the things that's like a barrier to healing. So I hope that this opens up that barrier in a way, to make it slightly easier for people to start, you know, being able to take control of their own healing journeys. But I also just wanted to say that there are people in the community here that are absolutely willing to cheerlead you to get to a point where you feel like you can call the law firm itself as well, without having to share any private information. Just like, not saying, I'm just saying confidentiality, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to say people are here to support you. And if anybody needed to reach out and say, hey, I don't want you to say anything about this, but I think I need a little pep talk to call this lawyer, there are people out there who will do that, who are genuinely good people and will be there for you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm drinking my coffee, so I stopped. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, like they like you said about the statutes of limitations, like they know when the windows come up and they're trying to make there be no more windows, make it so.
Yeah, and if they
There is
are
no statute.
successful with that, then, you know, it's great to be on the books there for them to call back.
Hell yeah. And then you've already laid track too.
Yeah.
You don't have to start from the beginning, which is kind of nice.
And yeah, I think they were so set on building the trust and building the relationships with the clients. So that's great. And the fact that they want to learn, like they were definitely sort of very focused on, we're going to learn. So I know they don't know that much about sort of Scientology or the crimes or the doctrine or the wording or the potential things or the fair gaming. There is a lot there, but they've gone up against the Mormon church. They got money. Like they're not afraid of a fight. And they do work pro bono, they said. So that's like really
contingency.
Yeah.
So you don't pay out of pocket to get hooked up with the lawyer. They take a bit if you win. So that's the other thing. Some people are like, oh my God, I can't afford $6,000 for an attorney to, get justice. Well, there are places that will not charge you up front. Because you know what? I don't know. I just think they're doing it the right way. You shouldn't charge people for having to fight for justice for trauma. I don't know.
Yeah. If you're with a lawyer and Scientology do try and fair game, if they do stuff that can be, make them civilly liable, then that's stuff to add to the case. If they don't do stuff to make them criminally liable, then, you've got a different set of charges on top. So, it's
multiple
definitely
avenues.
Protection.
Yeah. Janelle said very few victims turn 18 and come into their full strength. Yeah, absolutely. That's a very fair statement. Your brain isn't done developing and you've been through trauma. So how could anyone expect, you to be in your full strength at 18? I'm only starting to find my strength in my 30s. And I have been through a fragment of the abuse that some of these people have been through, so I can only imagine. Hello, Kathy. Welcome.
Hello.
Did you know that I thought it was Monday?
Oh, dear.
Like, I knew we were streaming, but at the same time, I still thought it was Monday.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's where my brain is. Like, it's not all there.
I don't do this in orange or blue.
I think space should be in blue. I think it would look nice in blue. Rephrased. But it's up to you. Are you still there?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was thinking. Sorry.
Oh my God. Okay, it's just like you were so still and so quiet. I wasn't sure if you were still there or if it froze.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do orange just round the edge quick like this, and then I'll do blue, but just so it has a bit of like an orangey rim.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I bet you do. Use the word rim in a sentence. Of course you do. I got your number.
I didn't even catch that until you said that. And it's just like, everyone's making the bum jokes for me. I don't even have to.
But you do still.
I'm like, I didn't though. Scallywags to the left of me, scallywags to my right. Here I am, stuck in the middle of a scallywag crew.
When did I go backwards?
When you met me.
Kathy's just got in the chat and she's telling me off. I don't know what I did. If you're going to tell me off, do give me an explanation. Just so I don't know. Just in case I don't know. Jeez.
I don't know what's going on.
Kathy said, don't go backwards, please, to me.
Isn't it grand, the Scallywag crew? Yes, it is. And as is the case on the Revenge from Our Flag Means Death, when We come back emotionally devastated. We talk it through as a crew.
Okay.
It's a show that I want you to watch with me about pirates.
When? You never call me or want to spend time with me. So tell me a time.
Oh my
and we'll
God.
do it. What?
You're killing me right now.
Why?
You know the week I've had.
Oh yeah, but we've also been friends for a year, so.
Okay, I know, you're right. But yeah, I really want to show you this show. It's very good. I think you'll enjoy it a lot.
What is it?
Oh, here we go. Janelle said 2 cases in Oregon, a prawn production and hosting conviction led to a 24-year sentence. Forcible multiple counts of abuse got the perp 25 years. Yeah, that's a very low sentence. Janelle says, I can't understand how hands-on doesn't get a bigger sentence than trading images. The sentencing needs reform. Yes, I would agree with that.
I don't know, because I do agree. I agree they both should be much higher, but one, that victim has been victimized by
That victim
countless
has
people.
had. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a when it is an image that has been circulated, it's perpetual abuse.
Yeah, so I'm saying they're both horrifically, disgustingly bad, and I don't think
they should all have life in prison.
Yeah, I don't think
if you do anything to do with a child, you're done. You should just be done. You're done.
Yeah, as I said, if you violate someone's human rights, then you forfeit yours. In my head.
Yeah.
In Fluffer's world.
In Fluffer's world, on planet consent, you can't get away with your shit. I love it. I'd live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Janelle, it's messed up. And a lot of that goes with, if there was a plea deal going on, how cooperative the victim was able to be. It had the capacity of being how much the victim gave that was able to be used in court and able to get more charges. The charging, there's a lot of I have a lot of conflicting emotions about sentencing that I don't think is I'm not in a very good place to be able to speak on that in an eloquent way.
Do you know what I think?
What?
That, when people go in and they have all their pictures taken because they're about to go to jail. Yeah. You've done it. No, you've done it. Your ass is going to jail. Yeah.
Yeah. Your mugshot.
I feel like they should be put in. Okay, I'm going to move this around because I'm going to get animated. They should put you in, like, you're in like a 3D scanner. And they're like, sweet, your image and likeness now belongs to your victim. And they can do whatever they want with AI. So if they want to have just like a movie starring you being murdered 10 times, that's their right, and shut up. That's what I want. Because imagine if you're like, you know what? I know I should be a bigger, better person and I need to go on this healing journey. But I feel like this part of my healing journey, if I seen this person who was just like a live pinata, that would make me feel
I'd be
better.
pretty satisfied.
Wouldn't it?
Honestly, like no matter how much healing I did, if I saw my first stepdad and I had the opportunity to take a bat to his knees, it'd be a pretty good day.
I mean, even if they set it like, okay, in this AI, they can only replicate things that have actually happened in human history. Sound. I'm satisfied with that.
Fair enough.
Guy Fawkes,
let's go back pre-Geneva Convention and we're golden.
Oh, God, no. Okay, except Canadians, except Canada. You can choose whatever you want.
And you try to say that.
No. Canada's nowhere near as bad. I'm saying I'm joking. I immediately.
Where's my This Is a BLT page?
Yeah,
Shit.
this is a BRT. I know for a fact Canada on its worst day is nowhere as bad as medieval England, or even England. After some football matches, probably.
I mean, we did burn Vancouver when we lost hockey, so there's part of that, but yeah. Hold on, I'm looking for my This Is a Bit piece. That's Taint and Pester.
Goodness.
Love it.
You never sent me a Wordle back.
I didn't. Okay, I was going to ask you. I didn't know how.
Oh, what to ask? To send me a 2-second. How do I? Yeah, thanks for thoughtfully
No.
sending me that
I didn't know
Wordle where
how,
you
and then
made
I
up the
got
word.
distracted, and then I forgot to ask you, and I was going to ask you when we were done off of this. I actually have it written down in my book right after the freaking legal stuff.
Yeah.
This is a bit. This is a bit. This is a BLT.
Oh, goodness me.
A bamboozling laugh time. Joe said, Fluffer, your revamped song has hit 427 views already. Whoop!
My revamped song. Did you revamp my song?
That. Aww.
Amazing.
Joe, that's incredible. You're incredible. And Fluffer's incredible.
So
And everyone in chat is incredible.
Thank you. I know because of the time you give to our friendship, and I appreciate you.
I was like dramatically making like drama points with my paintbrush, in a weird way, and you couldn't see it, so yeah. That's awesome. I love that. I love the music that everybody makes. I love the art everybody makes. I love the laughter everybody makes. I love the questions everybody makes. Love it. Love this.
I told Tilty, I was like, you Nanny McPhee me with your friendship. Can you not, please? They were so insistent at the start, and then I was like, okay.
Are we having a Fleetwood Mac friendship? Is that what's going on?
I don't know who Fleetwood Mac are. Maybe I would if you introduced.
Oh my god! All right, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine.
Whose Vibes Cartel?
Huh?
Whose Vibes Cartel?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyone know who Vibes Cartel is?
Well, it's only a little different because I was named after one of their songs. So.
Okay.
That's why I referenced them. That's the only reason. What's going on? Oh, Joe says we love you, Fluffer.
Thank you. Oh, Joe's so sweet.
Such a treasure. This sword is for anyone who's mean to my friends. This one right here, this sword.
I think, and bird poop.
Yeah. Hi, Miriam! I'm sorry you came into me giving the finger. That wasn't for you. I promise. I won't tell you what song I'm named after, but I will just say that I am like a bird in flight. I take to the sky like a bird in flight. That's the only line I'll give you.
Hope you're okay,
it's literally a line in Miriam, Miriam.
Okay. Let's dry moment.
I really liked what the lawyer said about how even if a case can't be brought at this time, it's all part of a greater wheel of facts. Because it's not just about one person, it's about the whole thing, but it's also about each person. And they didn't separate that. They made sure to include that they are both essential. I'm so innocent. I've never once done anything bad ever or made a gross joke.
You're as innocent as a shat.
I thought you were gonna say shark. I was like, well, sharks are pretty innocent.
Nope, a shat.
Miriam, you are a wholesome treasure. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? I've never once seen you be anything less than that.
No, I haven't. It's wonderful.
Meanwhile, she's cackling.
Who's cackling?
Miriam.
Why?
Because she's sneakily, totally a scallywag.
Oh. I struggle to believe that.
Well, that's part of how good of a scallywag she is, to be able to hide the fact that she's a scallywag from most people.
Like how you lie to
Very.
people on YouTube when we're on stream. You act innocent and then I look like an arsehole.
What's going on?
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it now.
Oh my god!
I'm hurt because you're ignoring me. First it's the cat's eye, then it's the shed, then it's a week doing cabinet theatrics. And I feel rejected and hurt and sad. And here it is. I lay my soul bare.
I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Okay. I'm okay.
So sad.
You almost killed me. Are you happy?
No. Then you'd be eternally sleeping. That'd be the worst.
No, then I'd be. Well, no, because if I became a ghost, then it would be like, oh, I don't need to sleep.
I'd be haunted.
Well, it seems there's no pleasing you, Fluffer, so I don't know what else to do.
You're like, right, I'm going to ignore you, or I'm going to pass and haunt you. Jesus Christ.
Those are the two options. There's no in between. This is a bit.
Don't come on to haunt me, Nico.
Dude, how funny would that be, though? I'd be the best
I'm going to
ghost.
do a painting, and it's going to say, when you feel the world's against you, I hope you have a Joe.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, dear. No, okay. Silliness. We've had a little silliness. Oh, do you know what I feel like? The fact that they're sort of like, I mean, they're lawyers. Obviously, they're going to be very, they're going to pick their words carefully.
They're eloquent.
And I just like that. They were so good. But they commented as well that they're also representing women in the music industry.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, fantastic. That is them saying, we're not going to be intimidated. We're not going to be intimidated.
No.
We're not going to be intimidated by power, and we're not going to be intimidated by men, which is essentially what the two lovely women were saying, which is just, I mean, it's half a shame that you've got to be like, oh, just by the way, just as long as we're like this doesn't mean we're going to be pushovers or whatever. But I just thought,
it was a perfect example of being assertive, not aggressive.
Yeah.
I felt like they had comfortable power. They weren't being intimidating. They weren't being pushovers. They weren't being dismissive. They were being what you think you would expect from a law firm representing this kind of thing. Exactly, Miriam. They're taking on the LDS. You are they don't play either. So, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on and a lot of cases. And I
A
think
lot
it
of
all ties
money
together. Yeah, they have a lot of money.
and
And
people
yes,
power.
Miriam, you're right. There's no dick swinging. They were very respectful to each other and everybody on the team that they work with. They
Yeah,
wouldn't speak for the other person. They would say, "I'm going to let her say what she needs to say about this," and that was beautiful. That shows that they're really willing to stop and listen.
yeah.
Oh, thank you, Nico. Nico linked the law firm.
Thank you. Also, something else that I was just like, oh, I don't know if I had the actual numbers, but it was just like a kick in the gut.
Oh, the report. I wrote the statistic down if we're talking about the same thing.
The predators normally have 50 to 150 victims before they get caught.
Before they get terminated, charged, or die.
Yeah.
So just because they've left where they've been doing predatory behavior does not mean they cease being a predator. Just because they got caught doesn't mean they cease being a predator. And they specifically made the point to say judges know this. The
Yeah.
judges know the statistics. And I also love how she mentioned there's been a paradigm shift since the 90s. Now we're done with this. We're listening to these people that have been hurt. It's done. We're done with this. We're not letting this happen anymore. And it's awesome. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh, Laura's here. And I
Hi,
wasn't making
Laura.
butt jokes.
Okay, right. Keep it going. Keep it going well.
Come on. Serious stuff here. Legit. Real activism. Come on. Mona will have a separate Q&A, and we will also have the direct email to the lawyer Kimberly, where victims can send their emails to no middlemen, confidential, direct to attorney.
That's incredible.
You can say what you need to say to the person you need to say it to. You don't have to have it go through someone else and worry about whether or not it might get tampered with or lost along the way. You're taking control of your journey.
Yeah, and again, you have that
fun.
privilege of privacy as well.
Yes.
And reaching out and speaking doesn't mean you are starting a case. It doesn't mean you're obliged to do anything. But yeah, anyone, I would say, yeah, definitely. If you feel like you're in a place to reach out and speak, and just even if that's just a little bit,
Yeah.
it'd be good to do just to get on record and in case of one of your own things.
Yeah, and like you said before, even if you're not going in to start a case, just to provide your information, backing facts as a witness, you are another person who's been subjected to this thing. It paints a pattern, and it's all important. And you don't have to put yourself on the line, but you can still provide the information to the team that is putting themselves on the line, and that in itself is really awesome. And oh shoot, I was going to say something related to that. Oh, I was going to say, and I was going to say that just as calling them doesn't necessarily mean you're not becoming a client just by calling them. Also, just because you call them and you like and you tell them something and it doesn't become a case, it doesn't mean that information's irrelevant.
Yeah, that could help someone else.
Exactly. There was something else that, yeah, it doesn't guarantee that a case will be filed or if they would even start a trial or anything. Correct. Yes, Laura, it doesn't guarantee that, but they did say when they speak to you, they can evaluate everything that you've said and give you direction. here's what you could do with this. Here's what you could do with this. Here's who you could talk to about this. Here's what we could do with this if you can get blank, blank, blank. It's it's another anchor point to touch base with that's safe, that is basically, it's a win-win situation no matter what. If you get the courage to reach out to them, it's not a loss, is what I got from it.
Yeah, and they could possibly help you in future because they are actively working to change legislation and to make legislation so that there won't just be windows or look back periods, but there will be, there won't be that statute of limitation for abusing a child.
And victims won't miss out on those.
Yeah, and the fact that making a child work for a profitable organisation or for profit for an organisation is classed as labour trafficking. So yeah, it's definitely worth telling them. It's definitely worth letting everything be known and getting everything documented. So if this legislation does go through successfully, they'll be able to just be like, do you want to jump on with 300 other people who are, been through the same thing around the same time? And even though they do work civilly, they are looking to try and get more prosecutions in criminally, and they are working with criminal prosecutors as well.
And I would think that the ones that they work with have been vetted by them too. So I would feel confident with the ones that they do end up going with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are people who will help you make the call. There are people who will help you make the email, even if they're not involved and they have no idea what the information is. We support you.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you don't have to go through anybody now. You don't have to go through
you don't
talk to that person. You don't have to be okay with this person. You have to be in so-and-so's good graces. Oh, the only thing that I did have questions about, and I'm not going to be up because it is at 1 a.m. the Q&A, and I just won't make it. I need to get my sleep pattern back. It really messes me up. But they kept referring to the organisation Serge was representing, and I didn't know if that they just assumed something, or whether Serge has got his own organisation, or whether he was representing an organisation that's already there. I wasn't sure on that.
Or maybe she was just like saying that the group of protesters
who aren't an organisation.
I don't know.
For the record, aren't an organisation.
Unless
not a group.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. We are not a group. Oh my gosh, Lara's panel was incredible. If you haven't gone and watched that yet, go and watch that and then close it off when I come on, because it goes downhill.
No, do it when I come on. I literally was cringing myself to sleep.
Oh, okay. They were referring to our movement. They used the wrong word.
Okay. I was just, because I didn't know if like Serge had like a no more kids in, like do you know what I mean? Like if he'd started something,
if he started his own thing,
and I just hadn't heard of it. If he'd started it and it was secret and they just like blew the lid on it, I didn't know. But that is the only sort of question I had about
that.
Yeah, about the stream. I think everything else was so clear. Again, lawyers. Obviously they'd all spoken before. Mona just really sort of facilitated the chat. Serge is very,
passionate.
Yes, but Serge stuck to Serge, we'll say. So everything was just like very easily understandable if you're sort of familiar with everything that's going on. It didn't leave too many questions for.
No, it was very clear, very straightforward.
Concise. Yeah, and just a good time as well. Again, highly professional people. They're not going to be yapping for 3 hours. They're like, no, in, out, we're going, bye.
Well, and the thing is we know examples of bad lawyers. We've seen examples of bad lawyers I can name one. I can name an example of the worst lawyer I could ever think of right now, and his name is Moxon, Piss Baby Esquire, and he's the worst fucking piece of shit scum lawyer in the world, in my opinion. Don't come for me; it's my personal opinion. The words that I am saying reflect upon no one else but my own Tilty Bird. They kind of gave me the exact opposite vibe. So I think that's pretty great.
See, I'd just like everyone to have the option of having the likeness of Debbie Cook available so they could make their opinion out. Do you know what I mean? Imagine being like anyone who's been abused by any of these people. You have, part ownership.
If I could get
likeness, and you can be like, I want you to redo Castaway, but put it as Debbie Cook, and I just get to sink her raft as well. When I press this
and
button,
Pop Wilson.
it sinks her raft. Yeah, Wilson goes and the raft sinks. You don't deserve a Wilson.
Yeah.
I really like that idea, and it's so doable, and it's not like
it's pretty doable
with this idea and be like, look, victims deserve to.
Yeah, Miriam said Moxon is really going after Audit LA right now.
Oh no. How do we make him pay?
Well, that's the thing. I have been cursing him with diarrhea for about 6 months now. I'm hoping
public diarrhea.
I'm genuinely hoping that when he goes up the next time in front of a judge that he has a huge shit stain on his suit. Like, I'm not even kidding.
You want active.
That I've actually wished this. Moxon is painting a picture of her as a ringleader of a hate group. Oh my gosh.
But also, good luck, mate.
Yeah, let's paint people who are standing up for children not being abused as a hate group. Yeah, we're so hateful right now that we don't want people's humanities being exploited, that we don't want the elderly being abused until there's nothing left but a fucking indebted husk. Like, really? Really, dude? Really?
I can be hateful because I do. I have such disgustingly horrible feelings towards the abusive people, but that's got nothing to do with Audit LA. If anything, she'd be like, you know,
she's like the Valkyrie of the movement. That's why he's doing it. But like, really? Really? You're going to go after Audit? Really? Really? No one deserves abuse. Exactly. Exactly. No excuse for abuse. No one, yeah. Oh my gosh. Ashley's here, by the way.
Hello. Thanks for being here.
And I may have accidentally cursed Ashley with diarrhea. That's what you get for ignoring me. Gosh. Start giving attention to Fluffer, showing up in Fluffer streams, ignoring me. I see how it is. Yeah.
I'm very pleased.
I've been replaced. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. No, it's okay. I've been dumped, and that's the way it is.
What do you mean you've been dumped?
No, Ashley's replacing me with you.
So Ashley's dumping you for me?
Yeah.
In the sense of friendship, which means you were never my friend, because otherwise...
Okay, now you're just using logic to make it weird. All right, slow down.
You can't keep saying that against me.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm just reading chat here. Joe, yes, you should write a Moxon and Debbie Cook song. You should also make the song about... It would be really funny if you made the song about Moxon being like, he's like the worst sheriff in the West, but he's the worst attorney in the West, and he's a total piss baby, and it could be like a spaghetti Western. Mandy says, I have realized there are just gross people who are okay with people hurting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Ashley loves both of us.
Oh, delightful! Thank you so much. I've been
it's
quite yearning for your
it's a
love for quite a while now,
it's a
and
menage a ha now.
I did have a celebration, didn't I? I was like, Ashley, give me crumbs.
Yeah, you did, and then you
Ashley,
got mad at me for putting crumbs in your vocabulary.
yes, I did. I was like, why the fuck am I celebrating? Someone giving me crumbs?
Well,
But I did.
you know, birds love a carb.
Yeah.
I'm liking this so far. I'm gonna outline the letters in silver, I think. Oh, Mandy said we can have a big cuddle puddle.
I like that. One of the nicest times I had was it was my friend's birthday. I think it was like her 20th birthday, 21st birthday. No, it must have been older than that, 22, 23. Anyway.
In the 20s. Sorry, that's a Nico joke.
So yeah, I got to the house party way later than everyone else because we were at work and I cleaned up and I got to the party late because I was tidying. And I got in there and everyone was like, "Hi, oh my God, you're here!" And I was like, everyone is just super happy that I cleaned, that I just just sort of took one for the team and stayed behind because most of us worked at the same place.
Right.
And they were like, "Come and cuddle with us," and I was like, "This is incredible! I thought you were going to be drinking and what cuddling, yes." So I just got in there and everyone was just having a big cuddle and I thought it was lovely. And I said, everyone's in a great mood. And then someone said, "That's Mandy." And I was like, "Well, who is she? She sounds delightful." Everyone seems to be like, is this Mary Poppins?
Spoonful full of sugar makes the medicine go down?
But no, Mandy was not a person.
No.
Mandy was a substance.
Yeah.
But and then I had to go.
But it made for a lovely time.
No, I started having an anxiety attack. Like, what if you have bad Mandy and you will start fitting
having a
and
bad
I can
time.
only save? What if I've got to choose who to save? Do you know what I mean?
Oh God. Oh, that's not where you want your mind going.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I hadn't had anything. I'm sober and
Yeah.
I am having one of the worst times out of everyone there, granted. But I was like, I've got to go, and if you die, you're all just going to go together.
I'm just looking at chat here, and I just want everybody to know that these are the crumbs.
They're not crumbs. They're nuggets of gold.
No, in our cuddle puddle, like we don't fucking we do it right.
I don't want to be in a cuddle puddle. That sounds moist.
Well, that's why you need the gooey caramel chocolate.
I don't want to be gooey with other people.
You don't want to be. I need that clipped. I don't want to be gooey with other people.
I want to be gooey with you. No. I don't want to be gooey with anyone.
Take your goo and get out.
Goo out of here.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Sorry.
No, it's funny. No, and you know what? Those kinds of things, like, they are actually happening more and more even without the aid of a substance, because you know what? People are touch starved. People are physical attention starved, and platonic affection is absolutely fucking essential, and it has been driven out of us as a community, and it's really, really detrimental to everybody's mental health, actually. And physical health, it's been proven.
But if you have a big enough dog, that's okay, and you cuddle them?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're okay. Everything's okay.
Bloody dogs.
Also, you have 3 of them, so.
I know, and they're huge, and they cost a bloody fortune.
But they're so cute. They're such good babies.
Yeah, except for when they're
Affection
not.
is necessary. Exactly, Jennifer. Exactly. Bros, like guy friends, pat your guy friends on the back, man. Guys, you're allowed to touch. It's not gay if you touch each other in like a consensually platonic way.
Like, from what I've
Like, I'm
heard,
just
guys can like blow each other, and as long as they say no homo afterwards, they're like, yeah, just me and my bud chilling out, being buds.
yeah, it's just guys being dudes.
That did blow my mind a little bit, just the sheer amount.
Well, I mean, look at Greece.
Greece, what? The country, the movie, the substance.
The ancient Greece.
Oh, ancient Greece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this a good few times, and I didn't mentally prepare for how many times I'm probably gonna have to do this.
I hate having to layer. Oh, Mandy, absolutely. Sexuality is such a spectrum, and people also seem to forget that it can change as you change and grow and meet different people as well, and that's okay.
Can you be a certified cuddle?
Yes, you can, actually.
Because I would feel
you would be extremely good at that. You would be a very good comfort squirrel.
Oh no, no, not me. I just mean to cuddle someone. If they were like certified, if they were like registered and insured or whatever, I would feel much better cuddling them. But I wouldn't want to cuddle and I'd be like, no. Imagine if you're all bad, you go for a free cuddle with someone who's there advertising free cuddles. They sniff you and reject you. That's horrible.
I'd probably jump off a bridge.
But if someone, no, the thing is, it's like cologne. It's like if something's really strong as well, I'll be like, don't even come any closer.
You'd have to have it be like it's a no scent place.
It takes my breath away. Like if you come up with ylang ylang all day, ylang ylang dead in here. You know, lavender, cool whiff, minty smells, citrus, cool, like them. Even the old Diddy Rose or what's it there? The musk perfume from the Body Shop. You know, everyone used to wear it.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Even that, not too bad. But if someone's wearing like, oh, I just can't.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Unless it's dupe. Dupe for men is one of the inoffensive smells.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, there's probably got a different name, but the same thing over there.
Okay, have you heard the Marwan Rizwan song Mango?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I gotta have to send that to you because it's amazing, and it's talking about how like sports impact. I don't want that's not a flavor. That's a concept. I don't want to wash myself with a concept. I want to be fruity. I want to have beautiful smell. It's amazing. It's a really good. I'll send it to you, and you'll love the dancing.
Maybe.
I think you will. I'm cautiously optimistic you're going to enjoy this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a hard time with cuddles too. Like, I really genuinely do. Like, I hug my grandma. Every occasionally with very high stress situations, I'll hug my dad. Like, if we have like something bad happen. But mostly, like, Mitch is the only one I feel comfortable really being touched by at all.
If I have cuddles, I'm sort of give the cuddles more than receive the cuddles.
We have short cuddle. Like we'll both stand up because we were both in the same room. We share a room and we're in there the whole time. But we'll ignore each other for like 12 hours, and then but we'll like stand up and have a little quick cuddle in the middle of the room, and then go back to our desks.
Are you about the same height?
Yes, we're the exact same height.
See, that's like a really good cuddle situation.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone I hug is just very small compared to me. So they just sort of huggle into my ribs.
They kind of just nestle in.
And then I'm just sort of like dangling my arms, just being like, oh, come on then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not that many people.
Well, I mean, my grandma's so tiny. She's so tiny.
My
Like,
nana's got shorter. I swear when she fell on her head, it just sort of bopped her down a little bit more.
oh no, she lost a couple centimeters. Oh,
Yeah.
Nana. Oh dear.
Well, I don't know if it's just I'm just looking at her and she just seems more fragile in my head now, but I'm just like, you tiny little dot.
Yeah. My grandma's been tiny forever, so I think I'm having a easier transition.
Mm. And it doesn't matter about size. The only reason I'm talking about size is I'm just being like cuddles. Cuddles, it's just like
Yeah, no, she's so wholesome and tiny, and I don't want to hurt her, but also like I could just like scoop her up.
Do you know what I did earlier?
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
I like jumped out of bed, but I went to get off the end of my bed instead of like the side of my bed. But then on my way out of the bed, I forgot that I've got a new bed and it's a double and not a king and therefore much shorter.
Oh no.
So I fell out of bed like a sack of shit. And I was so confused. And I tried to like pop back up, like play it off, but then I just sort of fell back down.
It was too late at that point.
Slid my hand down the window like I was in fucking Titanic. It was but it's just me in there by myself and the moans and groans are coming from me, initiated by me being a tit. No good things are happening in this room.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I'm gonna mute quickly so I can blow my nose. Sorry, getting allergies.
Oh, in my head, this was going to be so much quicker. Oh,
I'll just put out there, Papa Bird is single.
For what?
People are talking about dating in the chat, and I just said, I'm just putting it out there, Papa Bird is single.
Yeah. Papa Bird.
So is Fluffer.
I am. But I said I'm not dating. I choose not to date in the same way I choose not to be an astronaut.
Yeah, no, you're emotionally gay.
Yeah, just emotionally gay. Just
yeah.
Can be gay in practice.
Hello, Professor Kakan.
Just been so long.
We have Professor Kakan in the chat.
Hello, Professor Kakan. That I just want to say, Kakan, 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 and that's going to be my
smart.
all evening.
Yeah, of course he would. Of course he would. Of course he would. Just saying. Maybe we should have a Canadian meetup.
We should try. I don't want to say should. It'd be a good thing to try, like not even like a dating thing, but just a
mixer. Social mixer?
Just like a how to date thing, because I'm pretty sure your dad would need just as much of a
yeah, like my mom and dad got together when they were in like middle school and then like broke up when I was 3, and he's had 2 girlfriends since then, and that was 30 years ago.
Oh, I don't know how to date, and all I know is when I try and take advice, the advice is don't be you, and I'm like, but then I'm tricking someone.
No, you have to be authentic, and if they don't get it, then they can fuck off and you move to the next one.
And you know, not being me seemed like a more plausible option when I didn't realise that the me was autism and I couldn't not be autistic. So,
Yeah.
That plan went out the window, didn't it? It was not.
Well, you know that there are autistic lesbians, right? Like, I'm just letting you know.
I know, but we're a pain in the fucking out. No, I'm joking.
There are different
no,
types. It's a spectrum, Fluffer.
I know. I just worry that I'm just bloody useless, and anyone who would want me would be like,
you can woodwork. You can hula hoop. You can fucking.
I'm
you've
sorry.
got
If you're
emotional
going to list out my
intelligence.
best qualities, and hula hooping is the second one, you can just stop there, and I'm gonna stay single. It's okay. It's fine. It's
Oh my God,
fine. I get it.
You're a good parent. You're an insightful friend. You're a creative soul. You are intuitive. You are good with animals. You are good with your hands. You are good with taste and style. Okay? Do you want me to keep going? Because I'll fucking keep going. Do you want me to be nice? Over your nose.
No, it's
What
weird.
you get.
I'm not used to it, and it kind of sounds like you're
Yeah,
being
well.
nice.
No, I'm trying to lift you. I'm wing birding you here, man. Trying to help.
Sounds like a.
I'm wing birding.
No. Sounds like you love me.
Yeah, you're my best friend. But
no,
I'm not in love with you.
Saying that. Stop gaslighting me.
Oh my God. Okay.
Gaslighting.
Everyone's loving that I said you're good with your hands.
I am actually.
Look at the length of those fingers, okay?
I have massive hands. I do have massive hands.
Know. They're incredible. I'm just saying. They're single, folks. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I just looking, I could grab this space with my hand.
Mandy said, just cut your nails a little.
My nails. No, I did. The thing is, I haven't been climbing. If I'm climbing, this is all filed back. I'm ready to go.
They mean climbing like a wall, by the way. Just so you know.
What else would I be climbing?
Ladies?
Climbing?
I think they just mean you want to trim these too. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be fair, it's the rest of them that are long.
Yeah.
And I'm lefty most of the time.
Okay, so, this is a hilarious conversation that we're just casually having, and I just think that's fucking funny.
Not all queers are lesbians. My nan, since the bump on the head, has started using the word queer, but I don't think she means it the way I mean it, and I don't think she means it in a nice way.
Yeah. Sorry, my dad came in talking about something.
I think she's using queer as in weird. That man was very queer, wasn't he? And I was like, I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, I'm meaning it as in like no gender.
Yeah, that's how I mean it, obviously. But I just think my nan has like somewhere in her scrambled, concussed brain. She's like, I just feel like queer is okay to say now, but it's like it hasn't brought the update with it.
It's been reclaimed. We can say.
Yeah, but I feel like in her brain she's like, oh, we can say this again, but she's forgot why and in what context.
Oh dear. Oh Nana. Oh dear. I need a coffee.
But she has gone from being 38. I think now she said she's 72, I think she said.
Oh, she's catching up.
So I'm like, oh, you're well into your 80s, but yeah, at least we're getting there.
We're getting there. It's catching up.
Slowly but surely. Please get there before your birthday and you get a big shock.
Why are there so many candles?
No, we're not allowed to discuss how old she is.
Oh, I see. It's one of those kinds of situations.
Yeah, have you never seen Keeping Up Appearances?
I know of it though. I know what you mean.
Oh, if you watch like one episode of that, Mrs. Bucket or Mrs. Bouquet, that's my nan.
Oh, you know what? Okay, you know what? I think I have seen a bit of it, and I know the character by the name, so that makes sense. That's funny. Miriam says, Fluffer, how young are you? My Nana is 95.
My nana. Oh no, me. I'm
Yeah.
35 this year.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I thought you were 34 this year.
No, because I was born 1990 and it's 2025.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I was thinking I was younger than I am. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I know. Yep, you're right. You're not wrong. It's me. I'm the problem again. Once more.
I figured it out. I nailed it the other day.
Yeah, you did. You did. We figured it out. We actually had quite a conversation about it, trying to figure it out. It all just came screaming back.
Well, it's where I've got confused about having an extra year on my life.
Yeah, because you thought you were 36.
Yeah.
And you're not.
If you're in a polygamous relationship, how do you know when it's time to meet someone else? Or do you meet someone and then just like, oh, I like you too?
I think it probably depends on the situation. I mean, there's probably times where someone comes into the lives and it just works, and sometimes sometimes you're like, hey, maybe we need to add some flavor. I don't know. I think it just depends on the relationship. I gotta blow my nose.
Yeah. You sound a bit Irish just out there.
Oh, interesting.
Like
yeah, Irish Smart. If you want to come visit Canada, I'm just saying.
I wanted you to visit me, Irish, so I could spend genuinely nice time with you, not just to spite Tilty.
Oh my god. I would love that for you both, but also be absolutely livid that I was not there.
Where?
Which you would enjoy.
Where?
Like if Irish came to visit you and you two were hanging out and I wasn't there to hang out, I'd be like so happy for you two, but also livid.
But that's just what happened with Irish and Joe. I wasn't livid. I was just happy.
I was happy. I was jealous. I wanted to be there.
I don't think I have jealousy.
I wanted to swoop on in. I wanted to swoop right on in. No. Irish Smart living the jet set life and flying around different places.
This is annoying.
Joe said, I really want to meet Fluffer. One day soon, I hope. Yes, everyone would love that. I would love that. That would be so cool. I feel like I need a van. I need to like get a little van and I can just drive the dogs around. It wouldn't be a little van, it'd have to be a big van. Nico said monogamous in this economy? Miriam said, I want Fluffer and Tilty in Copenhagen. I would love to go to Copenhagen. Can you imagine us being together in the same country? Do you reckon like there'd be like alarm systems like woo, woo, woo? I'm sorry, but you can only let one of these people into the country at a time. Yeah, unfortunately, due to the energies emanating off of these two separate individuals, we believe that if they come in too close of physical proximity, that the world may implode. Did you hear that story about those twins? And they were like fine, and then one of them came over to meet the other one in England, and they just started going crazy and like hurting people, and then like walking out into like the middle of the road. Yeah. And they just had this thing where when they were together, like it induced like a psychosis. They got folie à deux. Imagine if that was us. I could imagine if that was going to happen anywhere, it would be you. I can't even deny it. Laura said, I've got a van you can drive in California. Oh yeah. And woo. I have a medical marijuana card that I cannot lend to anybody, but I do have
Wink, nudge.
And I'm Canadian, so that means I was born with a medical marijuana card.
Showing off.
Oh. Now, if I was showing off, I would take you into my side room, and I'm not going to do that.
No, I have been speaking to people that my friend who was on stream with me the other day, she has a music company. So I have said to her, look, if Lara comes here, is there anything? So yeah, looking about. So if you did want to,
gosh,
I would oh god, I'd have to go out. I'd have to go into the cities.
That would be so cool, though. It would be so worth it. Like, it would be horrifying, but it would be so worth it. It really would.
Literally, the most I've been out in the last 10 years, maybe longer, I've gone out to, like, physically hurt someone. Planned, agreed, legal, consented. But
yeah,
I'm going out to have a fight.
Yeah, that is why. That is the intent.
Like,
I love it.
I haven't drunk. Like,
oh,
I haven't been to parties. I've been to some comedy evenings.
That's a great thing to go to.
And like open mic nights and jazz bars and stuff like that. But I haven't been like anywhere rowdy where I don't have a slot.
Yeah, I get you.
So thought of going to London.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be in London per se.
Last time I went to London, over 10 years ago, I got 2 shots, £18.
Wow. Wowie zowie.
Pounds sterling for 2 shots.
Seems like everyone is very on board for a Lara European UK tour. So Lara, let's go. New album, new tour. Let's go.
Goodness.
Come on. No,
yeah, because that's what creativity responds to, a bird pecking your head off. My goodness. Right, now take that deep resentment you may have, funnel that.
Oh my goodness. Why am I like this? Okay, I'm gonna take 1 second to step away and make a coffee so that maybe I can settle down.
Wait, how long have we only got 20 minutes left?
What? It says that we've been. Oh, right. I forgot that I got booted out, and my thing says that it's only been an hour and 10. So I was like, oh, there's tons of time.
Please don't go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you. Some of this is quite shiny, and it looks like it's wet, but it's not wet. It's shiny. I think this is like,
cool.
Is this what gouache is like?
It's got a bit of gloss to it.
Yeah,
no,
I've
gouache dries very matte. Very matte.
So very confused. Like, I'm not mad.
Which paint did you use?
This one.
Which one is that?
The Japanese one.
The Kuretake paint?
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
not
so those have a
Miriam
bit of a gloss.
me.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. I'd need to look at it more.
It's
like the package.
Mozart. Komorebi.
Interesting.
Komorebi. I don't know.
I've never heard of those before, but it could be kind of a glossy finish, or some paints do have a bit of a sheen to them when they've dried.
Because that is doing a lot.
I think it looks pretty friggin' cool.
Gouache is shiny.
Gansei. Okay, so Janelle said Gansei Tambi gouache is shiny, and the Japanese paints can often be shiny.
Well, yeah.
But traditional gouache is usually not shiny. Traditional gouache is like this right here that I'm using. This black is traditional gouache, and it's only got sparkle in it because of the background. So it is very, very matte. But it's not Japanese gouache.
In some places, this is like a. I think it's where it's built up. I think where it's like.
Yeah.
Successful layering, you call it.
They can also have different aspects of the paint come out on different papers, or with different amounts of water, or different amounts of pressure.
Oh, Jesus, that's too much for me to figure out.
Specifically, the Tambi paints that Janelle.
Hello. We have Witch Share in the chat. Hello, thank you for being here. And one of the women of the hour, Mona herself. Thank you, Mona. We've been chatting through about your the live stream the other day.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Super good.
So optimistic. Like, really, that just bloomed hope, I believe. A brand new bloom of hope.
Do you think I should just do one big circle?
That would be nice.
I think it's just going to be the one, and then I'll do black around it, and I'll just do like a color, whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you find it? Did you, Mona? Did you? I imagine it was.
Were you happy?
Yeah, we were talking about how concise it was and how thorough and how everything was just answered really well. But yeah, you
were you? Yeah, were you pleased with the with how it went and the amount of questions and stuff that people had and the reception of it? Oh, this pen is being a real beehole.
Oh dear.
I hate it when paint pens act up on you.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, when they work great, they're great, but when they don't work great. Oh, wow. Okay. So Mona said, I've been talking with them since February. Reception, yes. Time, no. But we had to go with what time we had with Anne. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, she owns the firm. I imagine it's like that's like.
Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah, that's.
And the fact that she took that much time to do that, like, that was great. And it wasn't rushed. She wasn't rushing you.
No.
Did I say beagle? No, I didn't say beagle. What did I say? What's going on?
Being such a beehole, did you say? Like butthole?
Beehole. It's being a beehole. Yeah, butthole. Yeah. Not a beagle. Beagles are better than this.
Oh yeah, beagles are lovely. Hi, Haggers.
Haggis Basher, the iron fist of justice, punching F-line toes in the dick.
Oh no! I'm actually now. This is what happened. I'm conditioned so easily. I now think of food when I hear haggis. I'm like, but she's really tasty.
Oh, because of all the lovely, freaking delicious foods that she shares pictures of when she knows that I don't eat all day.
And talks about, and just makes. and thinks about.
I want the bread. Like when I see haggis come into the chat, I smell bread coming out of the oven.
Oh.
Like so warm and wholesome and cozy.
I'm so bad at messaging people, but I don't know. Just thinking I should have message haggis, but then I don't want to do that for the sake of doing it and then just annoy you.
I don't think you could annoy haggis. If I don't annoy haggis, you couldn't.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just more send memes and videos and whatever.
Yeah, and they're amazing.
Yeah, you say now. Say now.
I always say.
Okay.
Come on.
Allegedly.
So much gaslighting.
Yeah. Okay, right. This will be done. Are we going to finish off these on Friday, or are we going to do different art on Friday?
I was thinking Friday, because we were able to cover the information from the live. We were going to talk about court stuff. Oh no, we were doing Dianetics on Friday, weren't we?
Yeah. It's Dianetics
Okay,
day
do you want to do? Yeah, do you want to do a Dianetics piece? Or a piece against Dianetics?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Hello, bonjour. Can you hear me?
Bonjour. Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, I think it did that thing where it cut out.
It did.
I was just going to say we could do a piece against Dianetics. Or we can keep working on these.
I was just
talk about it.
Yes, I think I don't know if I'll be finished this, and I don't think I actually finished off. I've got like a load of pieces that I need to finish still, and I think the emotional tone scale. So yeah, I think I'll probably finish off.
Oh, I have to finish that as well.
Yeah, I've just got to start finishing stuff before I start making other stuff. I said as I
Okay, so I'm gonna finish this one on my own, and then on Friday I'm gonna finish my tone scale.
Okay.
Because I really need to finish that.
Yeah, like wow, I've got a few things I need finishing. If you want to do like a few finishing streams, and then I know that you're gonna do the tutorial and show me how to paint the lovely roses.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to do a tutorial where I show how to do my little watercolor roses that are on pieces such as the bookmarks that I've done, the Fuck Sandra piece. Oh, here we go. These roses. It will work out somehow eventually. So there's a few different ways that I do them. You can do them with ink or with watercolor or with pen or pencil crayon. So there's all different ways to do it. We can do a couple different variations.
And I'm going to do one for my nana.
Yeah, and I'll do one for mine.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
And I really do want to do some.
Stand for elder abuse.
Yeah, I really want to do some more of the neurographic, and we've just got so much on. And I'm not complaining. We've just got so much to do. That's amazing. But
so I was actually going to say, we could do the roses and then do neurographic background.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Sketch in the neurographic background and then do the roses and then fill in the background.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can combine the two. Why not? I think that's great.
I think my daughter is desperate to
yes, you were mentioning that.
So there is a chance I might do one on a Tuesday with her, but obviously her face wouldn't be seen, not even her hands should be completely off. But she would like to do one with you, Tilty, and also she said
I'm down.
So I might do the odd Tuesday streams with her.
That'd be awesome. I'm absolutely in.
And then Mona, we were going to sort something out for May, I think.
Oh yeah, you were having email issues.
Yeah, and then everything's no, that wasn't email issues. It was on my tit and didn't check spam issues. I'm not going to blame the internet. That was me.
Yeah, nope, that's right. Nope.
And
I genuinely thought it was the other thing. Nope, it's all good.
It was me.
I wasn't trying to. I misremembered.
It was me being a knobhead.
Misremembering. It's what I'm good at. Yeah,
okay.
that would be awesome. I'd love to see that. And I really want to see Haggis, did you post that? Because I really want to see that. Apparently, Mona sent Haggis a painting of Tigi, and it's incredible, and I really want to see it.
No, I've heard Haggis say, but haven't seen it yet. But yeah, if anyone else wants to come up to do the paint and ponder and do some of the neurographic art or any sort of art, or if you want to show me what sort of art you do, and just talk about things. I also have the other stuff. I also have the pyramid, which is doing my head in.
Yeah.
And then I've got the court thing as well that I need to sort out.
And that'll be good to look into now that we're coming into court season. So
yeah, and I think Henry won. Did he?
Henry took a plea.
That was.
I do not have enough information to speak on this. I need to catch up on what's gone on in the last couple of days in terms of the legal stuff. I don't want to speak on something that I don't have the full details on.
Well, again, that'd be good to get anything on there. That'd be
yeah.
Oh, and Farsa. We need to see how Farsa are doing.
Oh yeah.
And Cubs won, didn't he?
I have not heard an update about that. So I can't confirm about that either. I'd like to. I hope he did. Or Cubs.
And Kirby's mama, if you want to come on, that'd be lovely.
And if anybody wants to come onto the bird sanctuary and act like a 12-year-old, and express your aberrant condition to spite LRH, I mean, that's cool. Send me an email.
Amy, someone like you, perfect to come on and give, if you want to, of course, to give so much information, because I know that you've got a whole different like a whole different set of knowledge, and with all of the stuff with the call-ins and
the dynamics of the meetings and stuff.
Yeah,
that'd be really interesting. That would be really interesting, really informative.
Oh no, Amy, this is just whenever. This would just be like can sort just out like, for a week or 2 or 3 or whenever.
Yeah, just loose idea.
Yeah, I just want to do the neurographic and show people, anyone. Obviously, it's very stressful. This activism, and obviously, if you audit being a gang leader, apparently.
Yeah.
Sarcasm for anyone who didn't know. I can't believe you know how they say that there's no such thing as a perfect victim.
Yeah.
But Audit LA is like the worst person to try and paint as like the baddie. I know. Like
they've really messed up. They really just they moved their knight to the wrong square.
Yeah, but I won't bother people because I'll assume, like, especially Mona, Audit. I'm assuming you're very, very busy doing very busy things, and I'm not gonna be like, you fancy colouring with me? Like, I'm not gonna I wouldn't assume
Oh,
you've got time for fashion.
Amy, crocheting is incredible. Crocheting is beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that origami crochet and toy.
Amigurumi.
Yeah, I've tried and failed at that so many times.
I know, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not.
It's a hard word, especially when you try to say it really fast. If you
All
try
of
to say
it.
it slower,
Saying it.
amigurumi. It's not so bad.
Amigurumi.
There you go.
There we go, did it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
5 points.
All. Cubs can't be near any. Oh, that's a loss then, isn't it? Well, it's not a loss. He's not in jail, but.
Oh.
That is, oh dear.
Oh.
Right, I'm just going to go over this in black.
But only until April 2026, though?
I know, but that still sucks, doesn't it?
That still sucks, but he can still do online activism until that runs out, and then he's right back at it with more knowledge than ever.
Yeah, it's just...
And the charges were dropped, right? He's just not allowed to go around them?
It was broomstick lace.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, Mona's painting with us now. Oh, mountains. Ooh. I really want to see that. Mona, I really want to see that. I'm really into doing mountains right now.
Oh, yeah. You're so good at that. Sorry, I was just reading the bit. Amy said, I don't think you can talk about it. So they've put like a... sort of whatever.
Like a non-disclosure gag type thing of the details, probably. Bitches.
That's ridiculous. Surely their whole point is to want to try and put people up. Like, how are you going to put people up?
Scientology is garbage. It's garbage.
Okay, I feel like...
Throw it in the trash. Take Dave Miscavige and throw him in the trash. Oh, okay. He is not allowed to speak about the guy who filed the charges.
Oh, I'd say who's that, but obviously couldn't tell us.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like they don't want consequences for their actions or something. Jeez, my goodness.
Do you reckon black watercolor paint will show up on this?
Over acrylic, or is it that watercolor stuff?
Just the background I'm going to do in black.
Yeah. I think so. You might have to layer it, but it should be okay. You might not even have to.
Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh, this is a nightmare. This pen is not being very good.
Ooh. I also find, like, if they're starting to run low, they work even more frustrating.
Oh, if Ashley could come on as well, that'd be nice.
Ashley, come paint with us, please.
May.
Oh, okay. Paint with Fluffer first, and then paint with me second, and then we'll have a menage a ha-ha.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a menage a ha-ha.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to check in with Holly.
Ages.
Was Keith there last time we had a stream with more than 5 of them?
No, because remember Keith had something come up with his mum.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
This isn't working, and I need to do it with a pen, with a
brush.
Yeah.
I'm sending my best to Keith and Keith's mum.
Oh, Keith.
I don't know what's going on specifically, but I haven't heard from him in a while, and I just hope he's okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So much going on, eh?
yeah. Yeah, really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I can't use this. It's not working. What time are we on?
Honestly, mine says 1:33, so I genuinely don't know because it reset.
Oh, do you hear my belly? Apologies for any headphone wearers then. Oh, it's
Are we over?
8:00. Yeah, no, we're bang on. We can end it now.
Okay.
Yeah, this pen is awful. So I'm gonna paint. You leave it dry. You probably do with drying a little bit more. I'm probably I don't know, I might finish this before Friday.
And start on a different one that you need to finish?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on.
Thank you so much to everyone for joining us. And if you haven't watched Mona's Live with Serge and Sarah, was it Sarah? Anne Andrews and Kimberly Degonia, I hope.
Not begonia.
Degonia.
Yeah, Degonia, not begonia.
Is begonia a flower?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and thank you all so much for being here and joining us and keeping us somewhat sane. And I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you all Friday. Yeah.
Yep, we'll see you Friday. Make sure you drink some, get your recommended sips in. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, stretch if you need to, let your shoulders drop down from your ears, and listen to your heart.
Take care. Peace.
All right. Peace. DB Crew Crew.